Mike Tyson's mind has switched over into war. Like, he was doing this interview, and someone said to him, he goes, you look like you're in your 20s. Like, what are you doing? He goes, I just eat raw meat. He's like, eating raw meat. He goes, you're eating raw meat? He goes, yeah, I'm eating raw meat. He goes, because that's what I'm going to eat when I fight.
Babe, but what if he knocks you out?
Ooh.
Stay away from his power. I seen him working out the other day, and he throws some good combinations. So those 6-punch combinations, he has to make sure, I'm talking Jake Paul, make sure that he's not in the way of those punches, because Tyson's a real fighter.
The legend Mike Tyson is back, and he's got some fresh jaw-dropping training footage that's making waves. If you thought Iron Mike was done, think again. This guy is proving that age is just a number. First things first, let's talk about the hiccup that pushed back the highly anticipated fight. Originally, Mike Tyson was supposed to face off in the ring on July 20th, but life had other plans. Tyson had a health scare, a nasty ulcer flare-up. For those who don't know, ulcers can be pretty serious, causing intense pain and requiring immediate medical attention. This wasn't just a minor inconvenience, it was severe enough to postpone the fight.
Sciatica every now and then, it flares up, and when it flares up, I can't even talk.
The doctors didn't take any chances and advised him to take it easy for a while. No one was happy about the delay, especially not Tyson, who was raring to go. However, health comes first, and the decision was made to move the fight date. Now, mark your calendars, because the bout is rescheduled for November 15th and will be held at the iconic AT&T Stadium. But wait, is it really going to happen? Because Jake Paul is cooking something fishy? And what is that? We will talk about later in the video. So, what's Tyson been up to since his health scare? Well, he's back in the gym, and it's like he never left. The man is a beast, plain and simple. Watching the new training footage he leaked, you can see the fire in his eyes and the intensity in his punches. It's hard to believe he's 57 years old when you see him moving like that. The footage shows Tyson working on his speed, power, and technique. He's hitting the pads with ferocity, and his movements are sharp and precise. This isn't just a comeback, it's a statement. Tyson is out to prove he's still got it, and boy, does he ever. Seeing Tyson in the gym, sweating it out and pushing his limits is inspiring. He's not just training, he's preparing for war. The footage is raw and unfiltered, showing the world that Iron Mike is still a force to be reckoned with. You can feel the energy and determination in every punch he throws. It's a reminder of why Tyson became a legend in the first place. For Jake Paul, this is anything but pleasant news. The YouTube star turned boxer has been making headlines with his antics and victories in the ring, but facing Tyson is a whole different ballgame. The leaked footage is a clear message, and it's scary to watch. Jake Paul must be feeling the heat right now. He's been confidently calling out fighters and backing it up with wins, but Tyson is a different breed. The new training footage shows Tyson's unparalleled power and speed, even at his age. For Jake, this fight is going to be his biggest challenge yet. The footage reveals Tyson's killer instinct is still very much alive. He's not just looking to win, he's looking to dominate. Jake Paul has his work cut out for him. Joe Rogan isn't holding back when it comes to his concerns about Jake Paul's health in the upcoming fight with Mike Tyson. On his podcast, Rogan painted a vivid picture of the dangers Jake Paul will face in the ring, and it's clear that he's genuinely worried for the YouTuber turned boxer. Rogan shared a chilling recount of his conversation with Tyson. He told me, "That's what I'm going to eat when I fight. I'm going to eat him, just raw meat," Rogan recalled. This wasn't just hyperbole. Tyson is in what Rogan describes as God of War mode. For those unfamiliar, this means Tyson is in a ruthless, no-holds-barred mindset. Rogan emphasized that Tyson's current mental state is nothing short of terrifying. Imagine preparing for a fight knowing your opponent is envisioning you as raw meat. "If I was Jake Paul right now, I would be shitting my pants," Rogan admitted. Tyson's savage mode isn't just about physical preparation, it's about a psychological edge that can unnerve even the most confident fighter.
I just eat raw meat. He's like, eating raw meat. He goes, you're eating raw meat? He goes, yeah, I'm eating raw meat. He goes, because that's what I'm going to eat when I fight. I'm going to eat him. It's raw meat.
Yeah,
I was like, Jesus Christ. He's in this fucking mode. He's in that God of War mode. And that he's still got that in him. And I'm telling you, if you keep giving that guy hormones and you keep giving that guy supplements and he's constantly training,
Despite being 57 years old, Tyson's power and speed remain a formidable threat. It's still a 55-year-old, Rogan acknowledged. But at 55, the power is the last thing to go. And the thing is, the speed is still there. He's terrifying. This combination is crucial in boxing, where one well-placed punch can end a fight instantly. Tyson's ability to deliver such punches hasn't waned with age, making him a dangerous adversary.
savage mode right now. He's in savage mode. If I was Jake Paul right now, I would be shitting my pants.
Oh, bro, if I'm fighting this guy and I see he's eating raw meat, I call the fucking thing off.
It's all the experiences that he has had as a conqueror. You have to take those into consideration. When a man has smashed men before, just smashed men, like when no one can stand in front of him, that is in his mind still.
That guy can still fucks you up, Rogan bluntly stated. I don't give a fuck if you think he's 55 years old. That guy will hurt you.
Why? I don't give a fuck if he's 55. That's still Mike Tyson.
Mike's in good shape too.
Oh my God.
Mike trains every day.
He trains with Rafael Cordero, who's a legend in MMA. He runs King's Mixed Martial Arts. And Rafael is a fucking world-renowned trainer. When you see him holding the mitts for Tyson, and Tyson smashing the mitts, like, Jesus, that guy can still fuck you up.
Beyond the physical threats, Rogan highlighted the psychological aspects of facing Tyson. Tyson's ripped physique and intense training regimen create an intimidating aura. When an opponent sees Tyson looking that fit, it's intimidating. It's like facing a lion that you know is ready to pounce, Rogan explained. The sight of Tyson, still fit and fierce, can unnerve even seasoned fighters. For Jake Paul, who has built his boxing career fighting fellow influencers and former athletes, this could be a shock to the system. Rumors are swirling that Jake Paul is considering cancelling the fight, and the reasons behind this potential decision are both revealing and concerning.
I'm retiring from boxing. I'm getting hit in the f***ing face every single day.
From the moment the fight was announced, boxing pros and analysts have been vocal about the dangers Jake Paul will face. Amidst these fears, there are now whispers that Jake Paul might be faking an injury to back out of the fight. This potential move isn't just about avoiding a tough opponent, it's about self-preservation. By claiming an injury, Paul could cancel the fight without directly admitting he's scared, maintaining his public image while sidestepping a potentially career-ending defeat. Jake Paul has built his boxing career on defeating fellow influencers and retired athletes. While these matches have garnered massive viewership and media coverage, they haven't done much to prove Jake's legitimacy as a professional boxer. Critics argue that he has yet to face a seasoned fighter, someone who could truly test his skills and mettle in the ring. But Mike Tyson is a different beast entirely. Tyson's decades of experience, combined with his relentless training and savage mentality, create a daunting challenge. It's not just about winning or losing, it's about the real possibility of serious harm. The fear of facing a living legend like Tyson is palpable. Tyson's reputation, built on years of dominating the ring, adds a psychological edge that can't be underestimated. When you're up against a fighter who's ready to hurt you, as Rogan bluntly puts it, fear is a natural response. It's not surprising that Jake Paul might be looking for a way out. Faking an injury could be seen as a strategic retreat, a way to preserve his career and avoid a potentially devastating loss. The injury claim is just another example of Jake manipulating the narrative to suit his needs. By stepping away from the sport now, Jake maintains his 9-1 record and avoids the potential humiliation of a loss to Tyson. Addressing the accusations head-on, Paul vehemently denies that he's backing out due to fear. Instead, he maintains his typical brash and unapologetic demeanor, attributing his potential withdrawal to a serious injury. "I'm not avoiding Mike," Paul snapped in a recent video, clearly irritated by the swirling speculation. "Let's get that straight. I would have killed Mike in the ring. But this injury is serious, and I can't keep fighting like this. Anyone who thinks otherwise is delusional." Despite Paul's vehement denials and his trademark bravado, fans are not holding back in their criticism. Fans think Jake Paul is scared, despite his claims of having an iron chin. Here are some of the more brutal and funny comments making the rounds on social media. Jake Paul's iron chin rusted overnight, one fan commented under a post. Another one commented, Jake must have gotten a paper cut, that's why he's pulling out. Earlier, he proudly declared that he has an iron chin and was eager to see how hard Mike Tyson could hit. This kind of statement is typical for Paul, who thrives on creating hype and maintaining a fearless image. However, the current situation has cast doubt on his bold claims.
I want to see how hard he hits, Mike. I really want to see, bro. Let's see all the legends, the myths, because you're Iron Mike Tyson, but I have an iron chin. People know that. Like, I take shots, so I think people are underestimating me being able to deal with his power, and that is something.
Mike Tyson is now reportedly suing Paul for a staggering $400 million. This development underscores just how crucial this fight was for Tyson, both financially and professionally. Mike Tyson, despite his legendary status, has faced financial difficulties over the years. The $400 million lawsuit indicates the enormous financial stakes involved in this fight. For Tyson, this bout represented a substantial payday, crucial for maintaining his lifestyle and financial stability. The fight between Tyson and Paul garnered massive public interest, promising huge pay-per-view numbers and media coverage. Known for earning hundreds of millions of dollars, Tyson's wealth dwindled due to an extravagant lifestyle and poor financial management, leading him into severe debt. The proposed fight against Jake Paul was more than just another match. It was a potential financial lifeline, offering Tyson a chance to settle his debts and secure his future. Scheduled to be broadcast on Netflix, it promised to draw millions of viewers, translating into substantial pay-per-view revenue. For Tyson, it was an opportunity for a significant financial comeback. The fight had all the ingredients of a blockbuster: the clash of generations, the raw power of Tyson, and the audacity of Paul. It was poised to capture global attention and generate immense financial returns. For Mike Tyson, the cancellation or postponement of the fight means the potential loss of millions of dollars. The lawsuit, demanding $400 million, reflects the scale of the financial loss Tyson anticipates if the fight does not happen. Jake Paul's actions have serious consequences, Tyson's legal team stated. This fight was a crucial part of Mike Tyson's financial recovery plan. Jake Paul's sudden retirement and dubious injury claims have jeopardized not only the fight, but also the financial stability of a boxing legend. Netflix had heavily invested in promoting the fight, expecting it to be one of the most watched events of the year. The streaming giant was banking on the clash between the brash YouTuber and the legendary boxer to draw in viewers and subscriptions. With Jake Paul potentially dodging the fight, Netflix stands to lose a significant amount of money as well. If Tyson succeeds in his lawsuit, the financial compensation could provide him with the stability he needs. However, the legal battle is likely to be long and complex, involving significant scrutiny of Paul's injury claims and the contractual obligations of both parties. Jake Paul, never one to hold back, has responded with a barrage of insults and offensive comments, showing just how furious he is about the situation. Jake Paul has made it clear that he is livid about Tyson's lawsuit. In typical Paul fashion, he didn't hold back his feelings during a recent outburst on social media. "Mike Tyson has lost all my respect. I thought he was a legend, but this lawsuit bullshit is pathetic," Paul ranted. "He's just another washed-up old man trying to make a buck off my name. He's got nothing left in the tank, and he knows it." Paul's comments didn't stop there. He escalated his attack with some extremely rude and offensive remarks, directed not just at Tyson, but at his family. "I don't give a fuck about this lawsuit," Paul said bluntly. "Tyson can shove it. I'll make his daughter my bitch and fuck her. Let's see how he likes that." These incendiary comments have not only shocked fans, but also drawn widespread condemnation. Paul's words are seen by many as crossing a line, turning a professional dispute into a deeply personal and offensive attack. Jake Paul's response to the lawsuit highlights the clash of egos at play. For Paul, this fight was another opportunity to prove himself in the ring and to his massive following. However, his disrespectful comments about Tyson and his family reveal a deeper level of animosity. "He's just a scared old man," Paul continued, "trying to drag me into court because he knows he can't handle me in the ring. It's pathetic. If he thinks he can scare me with a lawsuit, he's got another thing coming." Fans and critics alike have condemned his remarks as crossing the line from trash talk to outright disrespect and vulgarity. The offensive nature of his statements about Tyson's daughter has particularly struck a nerve, with many calling for Paul to apologize. Despite the backlash, Paul remains defiant. His refusal to back down or moderate his language suggests that he is fully committed to this feud, both in and out of the ring. Whether this will help or hurt his public image remains to be seen. But one thing is clear. Jake Paul is not afraid to escalate the conflict. Mike Tyson has issued a chilling warning to Jake Paul amid their escalating feud, making it clear that he wants Paul to keep his mouth shut unless he's ready to face serious consequences. Tyson's recent statements have not only underscored his frustration, but also hinted at a potentially dangerous escalation if their conflict isn't resolved. Jake Paul better watch his mouth, Tyson declared in a stern tone during a recent interview. If he steps into the ring with me, boxing rules will protect him, but if he keeps talking outside the ring, he might not be so lucky. Known for his devastating knockout power and aggressive fighting style, Tyson emphasized that while boxing has rules inside the ring, the same doesn't apply outside of it. His message was clear. If Paul continues to provoke him verbally, he risks facing Tyson's wrath without the safety net of boxing regulations. I want to fight Jake Paul where there are no rules, Tyson continued. If he wants to settle this outside the ring, I'll be more than happy to oblige. He won't have anyone to protect him then. Tyson's warning has sent shockwaves through the boxing and entertainment communities. For Jake Paul, Tyson's threats pose a serious challenge. The prospect of facing Tyson in or out of the ring carries significant risks. While Tyson's statements are provocative, they also raise legal and ethical questions. Threatening language, especially in a public forum, can have serious consequences. Both Tyson and Paul may face scrutiny from authorities and sports organizations regarding their conduct and statements. Will Jake Paul face real competition, or will he continue to navigate the realm of celebrity boxing matches and social media spectacles? One thing is certain. The saga of Mike Tyson and Jake Paul will continue to unfold. What are your thoughts on this? Share your opinions in the comments below. And if you're a boxing fan, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates and analysis on the world of boxing. Ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action. Your support means everything to us, and we look forward to bringing you more exciting boxing content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep fighting.